Hi everyone, I'm Paul. I'm 26 years old from Orlando, Florida, and welcome back to my channel. So, I've been getting a lot of questions about my CrownGuard or Carolina Crown Throwback Instagram series. So I decided I would answer a few common questions that I get about these videos. So number one, why am I doing this? So I actually started doing this because I was auditioning for Crown in 2014. I was unsure whether or not I was going to make it, so I thought the best way to give myself confidence was to learn Crown Guard work, right? That just makes sense, right? If you can do the work, you can be a part of the color guard. And so I learned the Crown Guard work from 2013. I know the opening flag hit from there, and so I used that as a part of my audition for Carolina Crown in 2014. So I remember at camp, our instructor, our caption head, he would have this thing where it was called Show Your Stuff, and he would just want people to do tricks and to do stuff. And so I showed them the Crown 2013 work, and they were really confused because they're like, "How did you learn that?" And it's like, "Oh, I just looked at the video." And I also learned these videos, and in general, I kept doing it because it's great practice for me and it's a lot of fun. The second question is, how do I learn? So usually I just look at videos, right? So I look at practice videos and sometimes the multicam or high cam videos that are on YouTube or wherever. Luckily, I have a lot of friends who have access to the video, so I just ask them for like a small clip of the show and I can just look at whatever section I want. When it actually comes to learning, I'm pretty patient when I'm doing it because it does take a long time to be like, all right, what is the flag doing? And like the person's like this small and I can't see what they're doing, and the flag's moving like this. And so it does take about an hour or more to just learn it. So that's not me even doing it. That's just me sitting at my computer and looking at the video, looking at multiple videos to see all the different parts that I am trying to do for one single section. And it's also really hard because a lot of the time I only have the multicam from finals and the camera just pans away from the color grading. You're like, great, well, I can't even see the video. So I just have to choose a section where I can see everything that's going on. I also want to say that I have a better understanding because of my experience at Crown. And so usually when I'm at auditions or clinics, I can usually stand in the back corner and learn work. So most people would be like, I want to be as close as possible. I need to be right next to them. No, for me, I can stand all the way at the back of the gym, all the way off the side of the field, and still see what's going on. Whenever I'm at clinics, I usually also stand at the back to help other people out if they can't see what's going on. Because I usually have a great understanding of what they're doing from a distance, even if I can't see them. So that's why I think it's pretty easy for me to learn from videos because I have the patience and I have a lot of experience and understanding when it comes to manipulating equipment. Question number 3. So, am I going to do tutorials? Yes. As of today, I just uploaded Carolina Crown 2011 Rockstar opening flag hit tutorial. I've also done other tutorials, including 2015 flag hit, 2016 rifle work, but I am trying to expand that library of tutorials that I have because I do know a lot of Crown Guard work, and it's really hard to make a tutorial. I wasn't there for most of them. I only know my shows. Trying to learn other years is kind of hard. Trying to advocate for that and telling them like, hey, I'm not in the show. I just learned it myself secondhand. And I do try to ask the vets for help if they can reach out and if they do remember, because a lot of the times they don't remember either. So it's okay. I started because I thought it'd be interesting to see how Crown Guard has changed and Carolina Crown has changed in general. And so I learned a lot of the work by hand. And it was very strange. I'll get into that in the next part. So I thought it'd be interesting to just cover it all since I have access to the videos. So over the years, I have learned a little bit of Crown Guard work here and there. I thought it'd be cool to just go straight at it, all the way through. And so this next section, I am going to do a quick lightning round run through of every single video that I did. And I'll probably reference all the videos I've ever done for Carolina Crown, and I will show them. And I will just give some quick tidbits about each one, how I felt. Was it hard? Was it easy? Did I have fun? Was I struggling? Just give my hot take about how I felt about the whole experience. So 2019, I actually did this work from the opener back during finals week in 2019. And so I did this work from the closer instead for this sequence. That was Beneath the Surface. Pretty fun show. I really love that show. 2018, Beast. And I wanted to say that it's really hard to choose a section of music, especially when you can't see everything. I chose this one because it was short, sweet. I really love this feature from the High Brass. I remember that some of the flagline commented on it and they're like, oh my god, why did you choose this horrible work? But I really loved it. 2017, it is. So I actually did this opening flag hit back in 2017 during premiere, when they first premiered the show. And I remember the color guard messaged me, they're like, Paul, how do you know about work? I recorded this after premiere in June. And so I actually did, for this series, London Bridge section, which is honestly pretty fun. I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually barefoot in the video. There's some groundwork and I was wearing flip-flops, wasn't working out. 2016. So I reached my year. So I marched in 2014, 15, and 16. I remember a lot of the work that I did, but 2016 was rough. I did the closer and I actually did the opener a while back and that was really fun. But the closer, it was a struggle. I thought I could get through it. That flag work, horrible. 2015, Inferno. I decided to do the ballad. The reason why I wanted to learn this work because of the dance part from Salary. I always wanted to learn it, so I did. And I already knew the flag work and zip work, so it was a pretty easy video. 2014, my friend Josh actually helped me out. So as you can see, he's in the top part of the video. That's actually the hardest work I've ever had in like my career as a color guard person. And so that was my first year. It was really rough. I hated this piece of work. So I'm really glad that he did it for me. And I've always wanted to learn the flag work. So I did. So that was out of this world. 2013, that was E equals MC squared. I did the closer work. So I actually, again, I know the opener. The closer work is a lot of fun. The rifle work, super hard. Especially the ending going from the quad and a half into a 6. Like, it was tough. The footwork was too crazy. And the flag work, dizzying. Too many turns. 2012. When I got to these years, 2011 and 12, I was too afraid to do the weapon work. I knew it was going to be really hard because I'd seen both of these shows and I've heard stories from veterans. And so I decided, let me just do the flag work. So that's why I did the flag work for both 2012 for the CrownGuard and 2011 Rockstar. And of course, there is a tutorial for this work. 2010, A Second Chance is actually my favorite show from Carolina Crown. I've done so many videos of this work. I decided to do the opener and I decided to wear a hat because I thought it'd be fun. Pretty fun work. I really love it. It's a little difficult, but still pretty fun. 2009, this is one of those videos where the quality of videos back then shifted from 2009 to 2010. This program was called The Grass is Always Greener. A lot of fun. I decided to do the Puck 1 feature because it was a cool brass band that everybody remembers, so I decided to do that. A lot of the times, if I can't see exactly what's going on, if there's like an exchange that I can't do with myself, then I just kind of like finesse the work and make it work for the video. 2008, 7, and 6. So that's Finney, Triple Crown, and In Transit. This CrownGuard was a whole nother story. I was really scared. Kind of like 11 and 12, I was really scared to do the work because I've seen these shows before and it's insane. The 2008 work is definitely the hardest. I actually hit myself in the face trying to do a flourish in the beginning. It's supposed to go like this and the butt literally hit me and I got like a small cut in my face. Those 3 years, they were really difficult, but it was pretty fun. And actually 2006, In Transit is actually one of my other favorite shows from Carolina. I really love that uniform and seeing that show all together. For 2005. So 2005 was Angelus. Pretty fun, simple work. It was the same sort of vibe as 6, 7, 8, but a little easier, thank God. And I can tell at this point, color guard was a little different. And by different, I mean like, not that there was less body quality in drum corps, there wasn't as much as I expected. And it just felt a little different trying to do the work. And I thought that was really weird. 2004 Bohemia. This is a really fun show. When I saw this for the first time, it was so interesting. It was actually the first time I think DCI allowed microphones and audio. So they had singers in the show and everything. And so I decided to keep this small section from the opener. And it was a lot of fun. I really loved this flag work. 2003, Bellissimo. So Bellissimo. I thought that was really fun. This is actually one of my favorite pieces of rifle work. I really had a fun time. This is actually the first year that my caption head, Michael Townsend, was actually at Carolina Crown. So you can see the stark difference, the choreography from here going into the next year. 2002, this is a different designer. I think it's the same designer for Blue Stars. Anyways, 2002, this was Greek mythology, stories of gods and heroes, but the work was pretty fun. 2001, Industry. For this video, I decided to do drill for this one because of this segment of the girl trying to run. And I just thought it was really funny and I feel bad for the flag lines. This is why I'm never on flag line, because the drill is rough. 2000, this was The Mask of Zorro. Pretty interesting show. I decided to do the super work because super fun. Honestly, it was pretty difficult. I was dying. That little wrist roll into that double was insane. 1999, Jekyll and Hyde. This was a dark show, like a completely dark show. So I thought I had a little fun trying to be, performing angry and dark. Honestly, pretty fun. I was having a great time. 1999. This is Heroes Then and Now, and it's like based off of a guy's music. When I saw the show, it's weird. Like they have like 5 costume changes. It was at this point, it really felt like older school color guard because they had that unison dance feature, and I thought that was super old school because I haven't seen that in such a long time. 1997. That was Postcards from Britain. This is when it definitely was, okay, this is old school spinning. Like when I was doing those twirls, I felt so strange. It was a cool show. 1996, this opening toss right here with the sharp moves support. That's when I knew I was an old school color guard. Very different time for color guard, but still a lot of fun. Okay, so 1995 Stormworks. This is the first time Carolina Crown made its finals in Division 1, which is what World Class used to be called back then. You can see from the work it's very different because I did all the 3 parts. I could really feel the difference in color guard. 1994, all the way back, I only did flag. There was no really difficult weapon work, so I just did the flag work for the rest of the year. So 1994, Southwestern Impression, pretty fun. That was their first time in Division 1. Another thing that I thought interesting about the rest of the years, going from 1993 or even 1994 all the way back, is they did a lot of spin. A lot of just regular dot spins, peggy spins into a toss. Super classic. Thankfully I know how to do it, so it wasn't very hard learning the work, but I just thought that was pretty interesting that we would put that many spins into a show for drum corps. But Calendar Cards still, they were still clean, so you know. So 1993, La Fiesta Mexicana. 1992, The Dances of Malcolm Arnold. 1991, The Music of Prokofiev. And 1990, The Music Man. All of these, pretty simple, a lot of flag work. It's still a lot of fun trying to learn that. That's it. That's the whole series. Now, if I had to give superlatives or choose like my favorite things for whatever, my favorite clip that I've ever done for CrownGuard is actually this one from 2019. This opener section was just so much fun. The hardest work, 2008, mainly because I hit myself in the face. All of the tosses that I did in that, like I just could not catch tip, I couldn't catch angle. I was glad I caught it all. That was a rough video. Funnest work, for each piece of equipment. For flag, I would choose 2011. For rifle, I would choose 2003. For saber, I would choose 2000. Performance-wise, favorite one was 1999 Jekyll and Hyde just because it was a dark show. If I were to march any other year, of course 2010 is my favorite show, but I would want to march 2006, which is in transit. I really love that show. I wish I could have been a part of that. I'm probably going to continue this. Like, I know I finished the series, but I really do love learning crown work. I think it's a lot of fun, again, and it's great practice. I am going to go back to those sections like 11 and 12 and like learn some weapon work because I need to, and just give you a little bit more taste with Carolina Crown. I think it's a lot of fun having to do these videos and like going outside and learning the work, being patient, especially since, you know, we don't have drum corps. Sadly, you know, a lot of the drum corps have been making their announcements about not having a season or having a partial season. And even though there is a COVID vaccine at this point in time, who knows how that's going to proliferate and affect how things will function going into 2021. My goal, just provide as much color guard as possible to you through this YouTube channel. I know it's been a rough time this year, but I think that color guard is a great way to just escape a little bit and just, you know, spin for fun. Okay, I think that's the most important thing when we're doing color guard. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed that whole series that I did. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down what tutorials you want to see, especially from what years you really thought were really interesting, what was your favorite to see, and maybe I'll do a tutorial on it. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!